guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Inside the Curious Minds podcast. We are going to be having a new trend now. As you can see, we have a guest right here. But si we introduce sahi jamani. Relax. Jina mtajua jamani. Yeah, we have uploaded like 10 episodes already. I hope you guys are up to date. Sijui kama mjaona. Hebu endeni, please. Yeah. So I want to shout out Catherine Mona. Thank you for supporting us. We see you. Yeah, and we love you. We have our inaitwaje social media accounts. You guys are not following. Nini? Hizo accounts ni zetu. Hamtaki kutuona other than tukiwa kwa hii podcast. Please go there, subscribe kwa channel, kwa whatever, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, follow us. Na unaweza tu DM pia. Tunasikia kuwaongelesha. Nyinyi watu kwani hamtaki hata kutujua. Mwache mambo mingi. Anyways, today I want to introduce my people. Kabla niwaambie tunaongelelea nini. The usual should I say your name? Marie. Wow. Karibu, ambia watu kitu.
Hello. I'm happy to be here. Looking forward to a fruitful conversation.
Yeah. Memzoea anaongea na sauti kidogo, maneno ndio mingi. Mgeni.
Semaji.
Nafaa kukuintroduce au utajiintroduce wenyewe?
Mimi lazima nijitambulishe.
Karibu kwetu.
Yes, thank you for welcoming me. I'm Wycliffe aka Surambaya kichwa kubwa Rosafi.
Hey. Lazima Surambaya ingekuwa part of the intro. Siwache hata watu wakuambia wewe Surambaya. Wenyewe ushajitambua
Surambaya kichwa kubwa Rosafi.
Sawa, pole basi.
Proudly brought by.
Mtanisamehea niko na homa. Yeah, today we are going to talk about something really interesting. Something that is affecting us, everyone, from youth, watoto, to the watu wazee. Digital detoxing.
What?
Yeah. Sijui kama mko na idea what digital detoxing inaweza kuwa, inafaa kwenda direction gani?
Mimi kitu najua. Nikisikia digital iko tu sawa. Lakini hapo inapoanza na detox.
Ndio kinaanza kukuharibika.
I hope it's not toxic.
But it is toxic. So we want to detox kwa sababu ni toxic. Marie.
What I think about it. What I think about it.
Yeah.
Basically it's just taking time away from social media. And anything online.
Yeah.
Just intentionally, that is.
Wait, Anita, why do I feel like I should strongly disagree with Marie? How can a Gen Z say that I should be offline?
Yeah, but don't you think, Saizi, what's happening, given that all things are now like online, you find yourself, you are like completely dissociated from the world, where without your phones, without the internet, you can't function. Unakuwa tu nika malfunction. So I think like now there is a need to let people now be in the outside world, because I think you're just on the internet, on your phones, on your computer.
Even in social settings,
ladies,
you can't
ladies.
have like communication with people. In a social setting, there is nothing you can do aside from looking at your phone. Do you know how bad that is?
No, I totally disagree with you. And I will maintain that to the end. One, it's a social media. And we are living in the digital era.
Exactly. We are not like saying it's
like the whole world has been brought into a single community through our phones. Like you have got the whole world.
But don't you
at your
think now
fingertips? Yeah.
it has come to be like ni kama drug.
Oh no.
Like
there is nothing
functionality.
When
so you're online, there is no productivity.
Or just online, without having the online stuff, you can't function.
Yeah.
Like, okay, one,
So we are not saying it's obviously it has a lot of good things.
Yeah, I must admit.
But has brought so much like zombie looking things. That's like everyone is like a zombie now.
You know, when you say everyone is a zombie now, you are bringing it in a very bad way. I must stand to be corrected. You know, it's either digital or it's digital. Why am I saying so? Like for example, my phone is my office.
It's okay.
You remember?
Don't disagree. We are just like,
I'm saying,
can we have things off?
When do you take
your
time
office
to be a social human being? Like literally communicate with the people who are surrounding you.
Marie, you know, I don't live in my phone. I live outside the phone.
No,
you know people don't say it's okay to work with him, but I feel that at least we should have some time for our family.
That is where we wanted you to be.
I'm saying it's good to have time for the family. However, now that we don't live in our phones, we should maintain at least some time. We should spare some time for our family and a lot of time for phone.
Now that time you are sparing for your family is called detoxing from the digital.
Now he's already in our sides, on our side. So yeah. Are we good now?
I'm not.
I want to launch a question. At least you agree with us to some point. We should be off the media sometimes.
Definitely.
So that sometimes tutaitumia tu hiyo. Hatuhitaji ile yako mingi ya kushinda umekaza.
It's a must.
Yeah, thanks. So have you ever tried digital detoxing?
I've tried several times. Though it's something that you can't say is easy. Like it's like a drug, you know, Marim. Let's say when you're told to take when you have a flu, for example, and you are told you should just be taking paracetamol, for example, 1 times 2, but you at times you go extra mile of taking even ginger. So you see, despite the fact that we are trying to detox from digital, I feel like we should be at least balancing it to see at least
let's just maintain the question. I was asking, have you ever tried? They said yes. What prompted you to do that, and how did it feel? And what exactly did you do? Detox.
Let me give you a scenario where I tried detoxing from digital. There's a time I was in church. That's barely 2 weeks ago. When I was in church, then I was busy on my phone browsing and doing all those stuff. And then there was some contribution going on. And me, kumbuka I'm in church. So I'm on my phone. Then nikasikia pastor amesema mubebe mkono. So I only
you just reminded me of the scenario in Ghost. I'll tell you about it.
Yeah. So kusikia mubebe mkono, when I looked at my neighbors, wote wamebeba. So mimi nani nikabeba. Jamani.
Leta pesa.
Kumbe ilikuwa 50 when you watatoa 50,000 to support students some other pathfinders for some company. So ushabeba mkono.
50,000 utatoa kaka.
So of course nilitoa but iliniuma. So after that I said no, I must
quit.
So he only went to offline for an hour or so. Ati alikuwa hiyo ndo kudetox. But please let's talk about serious
lesson, you know. I tried detoxing.
So you tried for an hour or so.
But you know, it came with a price.
This guy has never tried detoxing. Have you ever?
For me, thank God it comes naturally. But I've intentionally detoxed severally, especially I log out my Insta at some point. Sometimes I just deactivate. Yeah, sometimes I just deactivate my Insta. WhatsApp, not really, because I use it so much. I've deactivated my Facebook several times just to sit, like to take a step back and reflect on life away from izo confusions zote za social media.
Yeah, sure.
But naturally, I'm not a phone person nowadays. Yeah. Nitakuwa kwa simu tu when need be, but mimi ni mtu naweza achilia simu. Unaweza acha simu home, niende nifanye shughuli zangu nirudi.
When I grow up.
You have to be like her.
So I don't struggle as much.
Yeah. What usually makes you get to that decision of like deactivating your account?
I don't think it's something. Sometimes I just need time away from social media, in that I don't see things that pressure me. Maybe when I'm going through a rough patch, I don't want to see certain things, so I decide to just pull back so that I don't get angry or something. But it's, for me, it's an habit. So now when you talk so much into the digital thing,
watu sasa
directly. On my side now, it's something I'm struggling with, because I don't think I can keep communication constantly on social media. Like, I'm on the other side now.
Okay, so you don't struggle much with that. So it doesn't even feel any different. Life goes on as usual.
For my Instagram, mimi naweza jibu DMs after 2 weeks. Bila, like, sikuona. Same to Facebook.
Why is stress? Relax. Unawashwa nini? It's not your life you're talking about.
They exist.
Imagine. Na naishi tu hapa kando yako.
Mimi usikii simu yangu ikizima 1 minute.
Yes, like, stress hard. Uko na charger. You can't function.
You know, hata side tukiongea ndo hii. Iko tu hapa.
I don't have my phone here, you see?
Yani, mtu anaweza deactivate Instagram nini?
But okay, me I don't deactivate. Me I think I've ever found myself in a position where I like just decide not to be on social media. Because I remember during like after COVID there, I used to see a lot of things online. I watched a lot of social media influencers, and I used to be like, oh, when will I get here? These people are this young, they've achieved so much. I love the life of this person. And then I realized, fortunately, I found myself like working with such people, and I realized a lot of the things they show you on screen are just scripts. Things are just like, they want, there's something they're selling, and it's okay because that's their job.
Sure.
They have to sell the lifestyle. So nikasema, because at that time I'd have pressure. Oh, I'm too behind. Yet while checking at the people that I know closely, I'm like, I'm way ahead of them. And so since then, I don't really like, it doesn't really matter if I'm online or not. The only thing that will keep me online is maybe I'm just trying to like find entertainment. There's something, if I want to buy something, I'll go like si lazima. So it doesn't really like affect me. I don't have things that I will not like deactivate vile Maria na deactivate. But siko tu social media.
But one thing I know for sure. Siwezi. Siwezi.
For me, I don't know how an algorithm does it. But the moment when I go through something, kuna venye utaanza kuconsume a certain content, alafu inakuja tu the same content. Everything you're starting to see inakuwa tu poke into hizo problems we're going to go through and everything. So by the time you realize it, hata hii ndio inakuongeza mashida mingi kuliko hata. So sometimes I decide to take a break, and then I'm intentional on also what I do online, who I follow. There's some people I don't follow because of specifically what they say or what they post.
Hey, but you don't want to entertain yourself with things people.
I entertain myself with things I like to see.
Oh.
But if I can't consume your content, I'm not following you.
Yeah, unajua Maria amenikumbusha. The only time that I can dissociate myself from social media ni maybe ulikuwa unanidai. Alafu ni
these guys. Who are you?
Alafu sikiza nione una type. Natoka tu kidogo.
God.
I'll be back shortly.
Hataki kuona hiyo message immediately. Because ile zako type.
You guys don't give me my money.
Nampea butterflies ni mwanaume, please be easy.
Please, take it too hard on me.
I thought that thing is a girl's thing. Kume also just do the same thing.
You know, I think
you can't face your fears.
No.
What fears? You're scared they will say no. Ama they tell you something.
I never meant lazima ikuwe daddy. Something different.
Why would you have butterflies because a man is trying to type?
Come on.
It
should not necessarily be a man, you know. Maybe I see. Maybe nione mpoa kwa mfano ana type na it's been a minute kabla nimtext. So unajua it's either anataka kuuliza why.
Sasa ndio. Sasa unaogopa kuulizwa why.
Sitaki kuona hiyo time.
These are those people you're trying to call them and they silence your call for no apparent reason. No, I can't talk to this lady right now. Why you know what he does.
I know.
You know what he does.
I know.
Guys, disclaimer.
Guilty as charged.
No. I'm a very innocent soul, you can see. I'm very innocent.
You don't look innocent.
Innocent where?
Guys,
innocent souls. Do innocent souls look like this?
I've got a comment section.
Wiki is not person you can just call right now. Upatia kona simu hapo and then he'll tell you, I didn't see your call.
Honest. I've met him. There's this day I was going to his office and I was like, I was trying to call him when I'm outside to see if he had seen the calls I had done before. Do you know he didn't pick? There's some assignment he was supposed to do and then he was late. So I was calling him to see if he had seen Imagine he didn't pick up and I was right outside the door. I saw him ignore. I saw him silence my call.
Oh no, guys.
I saw him silence my
call. Unajitetea aje na
tunamwona. Mimi najitetea. Let me decide to.
That's his form of detoxing.
No. I remember the day. Yeah, she's very right. She called me, but the phone was silent. Guys, I didn't see that.
Silent? You silenced it. Why did you silence the one that I had?
You know, we are trying to dissociate ourselves from the social media for some time.
But
so am I social media?
Without social media, whatever it is.
Am I social media? Shika simu bro. Naka social media kwako.
I had some plans to attend to.
Clients walikuwa online because I didn't see nobody there. Clients walikuwa online. Pole basi. Mama alikuwa na shenzi. Why do you think many people feel addicted to their phones like this wiki guy?
Guys, start with me.
In social media.
I
did already.
In fact, don't say some other people. Just say wiki and this story issue. Trying to why we find it so hard to stay away.
No, like why are you addicted? What makes you guys addicted?
One, my phone is my office.
Justifiable.
My phone is my office. Two, most of my businesses are done online. So it means that if I'm offline for a minute, some gigs are zinanitoka, some gigs are disappearing.
Mr. Busy guy.
Not that.
So we are so.
But I kind of feel
every minute
for our generation, I think we were exposed to phones and computers at an earlier age, and what just squeeze our chairs into. They play with the gadget.
Talking of,
and I think it's a form of addiction.
Sure.
Whereby unapata mtoto mdogo tu saizi wezi mtuma nje atende ucheze na wenzako, they're just on their tabs, they're on their phones. They're on computers, and then there are games that are on computers also.
But I think also like things that like whatever YouTube and whatever this content that is being posted out here is put in such a way that you find yourself addicted to going back to it. Sasa there's a way it's put. You have to go back to it. You have to go back to it. That's how they come to drugs.
I kinda feel that maybe we talk of the generation that we are in. You know, me
when Gen Z.
Z, I'm a millennial.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, didn't you know maybe in my Gen Z? Well, 1920s mlikuwa. During our time. During our time, so when I was
tunaongea na mhenga.
She's being so personal watazamaji.
Sawa mhenga tueleze.
When we were growing up.
Hengua.
Back in the days. Back in the days when we were growing up. Ujaribu tu kuguza simu ya mzazi.
Sasa simu gani katululu?
Hiyo katululu.
My dad atayana age alikuwa na ile Samsung.
Inaflipiwa hivi.
Si ya kuflip, una slide alafu una open. Hapo unaguza. Trust me.
Those were the days. Those were the days. Sa unajua hiyo time kupata mtoto amemaliza form 4 na simu, it was so rare unless they are cool kids.
Enzi za black. Let me This is a blackberry.
It's a blackberry. So you see, as much as we are trying to justify the fact that it's very hard.
So you guys are like, wait, what's your point? You are addicted because now you're trying to compensate for the time that you didn't have before?
Not really.
Okay.
That's not the point. The point is, it's time. Time flies so fast. You know, there are things that were happening in the past.
So times have changed.
Yeah, sure. Times have really changed. Things that used to happen in the past nowadays, they are not there. You know, kitambo, ungepata a message is sent to you from Nairobi, and remember we are from the bottom of the world.
Trenches.
You know, from the bottom of the world. So a message is sent. Actually, I remember a message you would go to a booth just to send one message. Hello, I'm hungry, or I don't know, I need fee.
If you get after 2 days.
If you get 2 days.
You need Telegram.
That was Telegram.
You used Telegram.
Mimi mzee.
When in nani?
Mimi mzee.
When in nani? But
wait,
remember
Telegram. What's Telegram?
Wewe hujui wewe ni wajana.
No lie. Jinga tusijui like sija.
Mimi nakumbuka nikifanya Raima kama hesabu. It's not telegraphs.
Sure.
Telegram ni yenye tuko nayo.
Unajua sasa tumekuwa wazee.
Yeah, Telegram ni hiyo yenye wiki yako nayo
anaipenda
cannot do without.
I can't do without that.
Cannot do without.
I don't know overthinking.
We know
a lot.
That's why
I don't have
Telegram at all.
I don't have
Unajua
Telegram.
convenience ya Telegram, it can actually like unaweza receive a large file
sure.
on it.
As opposed to email. Ama WhatsApp. Unajua mjui hizo.
Sijui.
Sasa sisi kama mamillennials.
Mimi si millennial. But I use Telegram.
Mimi kama millennial, mtu anakuambia.
Alitumia di Telegram.
I use Telegram.
But me I used fax.
Yeah.
Why? You guys are using things I did.
Were you there by the time?
I was there. It's just that I don't know them maybe.
Where were you born? Where did you grow?
Yeah.
In which part of the country?
In Kenya.
Ni watamu. Sasa sisi tunasema sisi watu wa interior.
But sisi ndio tunafaa kwa tujui hizi vitu. Mimi ndio tunafaa mnajua because you interacted with it first. Me the first time I sent fax I was so fascinated on how it works. What do you mean I'm typing here like produce
zenyewe.
Like when you're in Mombasa, I'm in Kisumu, I just type, then wewe inakutolea copy ukiwa
from a machine.
Yeah, it's like more of a printer.
But now how would you know it's sending to this specific printer?
Ndio nakwambia it was connected in a way that it's just been modified nowadays. It's more of a phone.
Mobile.
Yeah, so you see it's like
it's a mobile with a printer.
With a printer.
Yeah,
so the only thing is that it cannot be seen on the screen.
So it's produced on paper.
Maybe you
so
don't know.
It's okay. I didn't know, and it's okay to not know.
That's why
why you criminal?
That's why we are saying
like
that we are, as much as we are trying to avoid digital world,
it has made
world become so easier. It's brought the world into a village. You know, you've got the whole world, just as I started, into your fingertips.
So Wiki, if you close your phone for just one day.
Siwezi.
For one day unalala njaa.
Siwezi.
Biashara imeanguka kabisa.
Siwezi. Sasa tusiseme if I can't. That is something that is not
possible. But me sometimes when I have very bad habits. When I'm stressed, I'll find myself like blocking everyone completely.
You block?
I block.
So you just switch off your phone?
No, because I'll need to use M-Pesa. Whatever it is that I am.
So you put flight mode and then unatumia.
When the flight mode is off, you will be sent a notification I'm on.
But unajua mimi sasa for me, I can stay a day without my phone ringing.
So the time my phone, I remember
why
the time
and when my phone rings, most probably I know who is calling.
Wow.
Me the only time that my phone can be off. I remember the first time when my phone was off for like a week when I was in campus. Tulikuwa tunaenda party usiku. Wacha tu we were going for a party.
Yeah, Mr.
Though it was some awards, so it was not a party as per se. It was some awarding gala. So kufika kwa mat tukafanyiwa ile kitu. So like wenyewe wakachukua. So I was off for like the whole week.
I would have to.
My dear, let me tell you.
You felt like you're sick.
Haikuwa
rahisi. So the only thing that I had remaining with me was Katululu.
But that's...
So you see,
It's still a phone.
it's not a phone.
So you can communicate.
We are
It's not a
sorry.
phone.
You can
We are
communicate.
forgetting his Luo.
No.
It's like you're
It's not a
forgetting
matter of
his
being a
Luo.
Luo or not.
Katululu, is it a phone to you?
Remember, you are in
that's
college.
just-
Communicate, you can text. You
You are
can
in-
M-Pesa.
Marie, you are in college. You don't have laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only this phone that you depend on for all your assignments and
So
communications.
cyber.
Eh.
Come on, guys. Where do you
STC
get
yenye iko
the
na cyber.
Where do you get the time? Okay, he
communications from the lecturers? Like today
You
we
need
have.
some-
Your friends
Who
don't
lives near you?
not even
Yeah, but
living near
I
you.
liked-
I
I like private life.
We are
I
sorry.
get it.
You
But
like
inaweza kuwa
private-
tricky though.
It's tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky, but then you can always find a way out.
Yeah.
The
Like,
bottom
don't
line.
you-
I know you
the
had a
bottom line
laptop.
is the bottom line is it's not easy to
Survive
stay
without a phone in
to
this.
survive without a phone.
Me can live without
in-
my phone.
in
Like
this
if
era.
I can eat, sleep, and do other things. Actually, I use my phone for M-Pesa most of the time.
Are you taken? Those people should be there. Because
I don't
Wait, what?
like.
When
I
you're
can
taken, so these are the people that don't want their women to be called and
call every
texted.
time.
Ati, oh, are you taken? Ati, because she's not taken, that's why she's not receiving
Ah,
phone
man.
calls all the time. She's Ati, I'm expecting my boyfriend to be the one who's calling. Bro, wewe usikazie msichana yenyewe tutamtoa huko kwenu na tumpeleke huko kwingine. Ati are you taken?
Don't be hard on me, guys.
Ati are you taken? Who told you I will incriminate you? Unaendana kwa kusema hiyo kitu ati are you taken? Kwanza sema pole kwa
guys.
kamera.
Taken
Hapo
where?
kwa comment section. Is it bad kuuliza?
Eh!
Taken
No,
where?
you roasting me for no good reason.
Where?
You are for granted.
Taken where?
For
That is
granted.
now the question.
Ati for granted.
Taken for granted.
You guys are not good people.
Anyway,
Yes.
what are some warning signs that someone might need a digital detox?
Detox.
One.
Me, I have one. Can I just interrupt
Please
you?
do. Please do.
Wiki who can't live an hour without a phone. Those are signs. Those are signs. You need
Where there's a pika instead of a chumvi.
him. You need
Because
detox.
your
One
entire
of the
brain is
Functions.
on the phone.
You know, I'm the only one who can multitask. I'm the only man.
Oh, God.
I'm the only man who can
Si
multitask.
tunakujua
I
wiki.
can be chatting while cooking, while
Kwenda
feeding a
huko.
baby.
Kwenda huko. Watu
The only-
tumekujua
the
leo.
only thing is instead of
Hadi unapita-
instead of kukaranga naweza chukua
Wewe
mtoto.
Utakaranga mtoto. But
Yeah.
I think when you start realizing that without your phone, hakuna maisha, then like
You need to
without
look
my phone, I can't speak
can't
to
live.
anyone.
Yeah.
Like when my phone is taken away in a social setting, I get stressed.
Yeah.
I can't greet my neighbor. I can't like that one. When you reach at that point, you know, it's time to let the phone go for a while.
Like me with kids.
Oh yeah.
My baby, when he was younger, you know that's all he did. Like alikuwa tu kwa simu. I think when he was around 3 months, I already got him a tablet. So I was
For 3 months old.
Yeah, he was used to like he liked to. I wanted to distract him because I don't want him to be all over me every time. So from that day, ako tu kwa simu, and then he learned a 3 or 4 month old knows how to like. Sijui ukimpatia remote anajua mali button ya red iko. Okay, not consciously, but he's so young, but he cannot.
Maybe
like,
he knows when I click red, something happens.
No, it goes on.
Mm.
He knows it goes on. He was so young, and then I got to a point where he can't even like say hi to nobody. He's like
Ever on the phone.
or ever on the phone. He does not know how to speak because he only speaks cartoon language.
Yeah.
So such signs on kids, jamani.
Yeah.
If you see your kid is, unajua kuna vile mtoto anaongea, you're like anaongea words inatoka. My kid used to, you see the SpongeBob. Saa zingine wanafanya hizo vitu hazi make sense. And he's communicating, and I think these things maybe they are communicating for real because I don't know why that was a language to him.
Yeah, sure.
So that's the first language you learn.
Yeah, so I'm like, those are when you see your kid is like that, manze, you wouldn't put that kid in front of like other babies and he like joins him. He'll
You know,
cry.
you know,
It's like these people are strange. Like he will cry for you've put him with people. You organize a family gathering. My kid just go to a corner, you will not hear his sound, his voice at all. And he's okay as long as he has his tablet like this. He knew how to operate his phone at around hizo moments zenye hajajua hata kuongea.
Anajua
I'm like, what? Nikafika tu point nikasema si lazima. So I started like distracting him with things.
How
so
did you take it away from him?
I have never gotten away to like completely get rid of it, but maybe just like force him to sleep so he'll cry for almost 30 minutes before sleeping, because now you can't switch off the TV, but now you switch it off so he sleeps. So he'll cry, obviously get tired and sleep. I had ways to maneuver. What else did I do? Maybe get him on dates outside. And then I finally like found a way, because I realized I was leaving him with a house girl, and obviously when the house girl realizes that baby doesn't want, the only way to not disturb you is so I also like changed routines. I'm like, this kid has to stay with the phone only 3 hours. Make sure you talk to the kid like that. Take him to the neighbors, wacheze kidogo. Even if he cries, he'll get used to it.
So I feel like Anita, I will stick to the point that it's just the time that flies so fast, yeah. Because I've got a nephew, a niece.
Whatever, you don't know.
I have got a niece and a nephew, you know.
Oh.
So
he doesn't know the difference between a niece and a nephew. Please tell me in the comment section. Can I just be real?
Anita, you will not give me rest.
Is the nephew a girl or a boy?
Please.
You want me to have peace?
Is the nephew a boy or a girl?
Nephew. Nephew is a boy.
Are you sure? Talk about the nephew and the niece now. Now we know, we got you.
What's funny?
I asked for help kitambo, you decided to lie, you know.
Guys,
he's finally accepted your help. Thanks.
For the information, you want me to call them my cousins? I have a cousin called Adelisa. She's not even a cousin. She's a niece or a nephew. She's a girl, a brother to a daughter to my brother. You know, this girl can concentrate on phone from 9 after doing her assignments. From 9 to around discipline. Of course, she's trained. To midnight, around 2 or 1 in the midnight. Then tomorrow at 4 she's up. She's up.
Is that even healthy?
I wonder.
It's not healthy, but now those are signs you should like.
Those are some of the signs.
How old?
She's around 5 now.
That one needs 8+ hours of sleep.
That girl, she can't do, or she can't go for a whole day without using a phone.
But I kind of feel like for us adults now, we have toxic habits.
Yeah.
Like when you take someone out on a date, regardless of gender and everything, whether it's a friendship, a platonic date, whether it's a date.
Yeah. And you have put on a date.
Or whether it's a walk, whatever it is.
Or even if it's a nature walk.
I think it's so disrespectful when someone is trying to talk to you, you're just on your phone. 24/7.
But I think nowadays people have like adjusted to that, because
it's not new. It's not new. It hits you.
Hey, wow. She's a lover girl. You guys have
even for you, Anita, when I'm with you, intentionally we planned, let's go out somewhere, and the entire time
you never told me of this, my love.
But I've never seen you do that, unless you just assuming you do that.
You know,
I don't use my phone when we're
ladies, I feel
we can have a conversation, Anita, when I'm with you outside.
I feel to you, ladies,
I'm not on my phone
completely.
Ladies, I think you guys are smart enough to keep off from phone. You know, me literally niweke simu yangu icharge hapo for a minute. Alafu uende tu kuiguza imejaa.
Umeamka.
Ishaja. Nipe. So I can't.
But that is not for detoxing. That's insecurities.
Okay.
So you have insecurities in your phone. What are those things you're hiding there?
Okay, I'm answering a question that some of the red signs that somebody needs.
So.
So to me, I feel that is a red sign.
Or like you're just waiting for it hadi ukipata reason tu ya kuishika
unaishika. So when the two nimeweka simu yangu iko tu unaona iko 1%. Alafu tuseme kwa mfano mama aende kuiguza tu ati anataka hata kama ni kuangalia ni saa ngapi hiyo simu imejaa niletewe. That is a sign.
Speaking of which, have you been trolled on Twitter?
What?
Have you been trolled on Twitter?
Yeah, sure.
Have you seen someone being trolled until you're like, I wish I didn't see this?
It happens actually. It really happens. That's something that is there.
I mean, I'll go by Twitter. Hata Twitter yangu inakuanga dormant. Twitter. If I ever trend on Twitter, X.
No one imeroll jina ya X.
Na delete account.
Hapa tukua X.
Na delete immediately. Mimi singoji iende. Singoji. You will cry.
Yeah, it's too bad.
That place is
huko kuna waka. That's what actually it's a nice place because you meet professionals and then you discuss
find a nice
what professionals are those.
It's hard to find a nice person. Just someone who wants to just talk to you.
You know,
those people people there are just
I kind of feel
but that's how Twitter works, I think.
I kind of feel if you need a serious communication, you go to X.
Kwenda huko unaangalia tu vitu zinatrend na tunamaliza. Anyway, do you think digital detoxing is practical?
Very practical.
If you're intentional about it.
Can it affect your relationships?
Sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
It impacts actually.
Yeah.
It impacts our relationships. You know, wacha tuseme ukweli, let's be realistic. In most of the relationships that you see there are chaos and breakups, it's because of phone. Or it's because of social media. Like today I can be cheating and then I delete. For example, I can chat and then I delete.
Not even deleting. Do you know, for us, cheating is even
just so talking.
Why are you following women? Your entire following page is just
if I want to grow my account, if I need to grow my account, I should
and I told you Verasidika.
Let me tell you, if I follow a lady who is celeb like you, Anita.
I'm a celeb.
And then Marie comes and see, he follows Anita. I can now follow.
You just follow someone because you like their content. But you might not be. Well, it's yes. But what you are doing is cheating emotionally.
I know. No. So you don't want your man to follow random.
Why are you following random women? A lot of them.
You guys are being insecure for no good reason. We are socializing. You know, we are
socializing Vera. You like the Vera social.
I don't like the Vera, but we are balancing. You know, I did some small things. I did some small physics.
Whatever you
and
did.
It says that like poles, all those that.
So like poles is those ones. Yeah. I hope. But and then men normalize following. Like if follow your type. Like
why do I need to follow a man?
I'm just saying, don't make your woman feel like, this is not my type. You cannot be having a petite babes, but you're just following big babes on Insta.
The reason why I'm saying social media is
rule. Petite light skin.
Talk up.
That's the word of the day.
That's just you have to deal with us. We are the only one. Yeah.
So, I was saying the only reason why I think social media can break relationships, like who detox from social media. Hapo tunasikianga mtu amekughost. So maybe mimi nimeenda chini ya maji because of 1 2 3 and you text me amidst my disappearance and then I don't, maybe niko kitu urgent, I don't respond to it on time, you take offense. So me when I come back, chaos.
So that's why I was saying that most of the relationships inavunjika because of social media. Now, I'm aware of a situation where some bonds grow because of social media. So it's a two-way traffic.
Tebu account yako Tinder.
Mimi siko Tinder. I'm married.
You're married with 7 kids.
7 kids. So siko Tinder, siko Bumble, siko dating apps.
Any other? Are you so guys? Anazijua tu. Anazijua zote. Anazijua. Ayuko lakini. Uko wapi tena? Uko wapi tena hapo? Auko wapi?
Wait, guys. Wananitumia vibaya.
Anajiuza mwenyewe anaanza kutuwekelea. Anyway,
I happy. Kuna ingine inaitwa I happy.
Wiki.
Hiyo ni ya kunifurahisha.
Wiki.
Inakufurahisha.
Kujifurahisha si mimi. Guys, take it right.
Wewe ujifurahishe
ovyo ovyo.
Ujibambe. Yeah.
Anyway, as we wrap up, what are some practical ways people can start detoxing digitally without feeling overwhelmed?
Mary?
Practical ways.
Practical ways. One.
Siku hizi kuna bahati you can monitor the time you spend on your
screen time. Yeah.
So you can intentionally limit, and maybe you can put a limit whereby ikifika hii time I don't touch my phone unless it's an emergency ama it's a call I need to pick. So you take that time spending around people you love, doing things you love doing.
Yeah, sure.
Doing healthy things that can actually build you as a person.
Sure. As a family man.
As a family man. Who is the person that's behind this man's?
As a family man.
Children.
My mother, my father, my siblings. You know, as a family man means I'm surrounded by my family, my dad, my brothers and sisters. And my 7 kids. I feel, I kind of feel you need time for yourself. For real, you really need time for yourself. Other than associating with others, or you need time for you. Like, I need my time. I need time.
So what is that thing that you do intentionally?
Like, one, you know,
to make sure you are having time for
you see, you have to close your phone?
No, I don't really need to do that.
Exactly. Now we are saying what are practical ways.
Ndio maana nataka kukwambia, one, I kind of stay out of social media. But at least I decide that, just as Maria said, you decide that I just want some time for myself. So I don't need to be on calls, I don't need to chat, I don't need to be on social media in any other way.
Sorry.
So
now you see, you just come back to detoxing. You need
definitely you need to detox. At some point I had to concur with you that we need to detox.
Zuri, we've already like convinced him to come back.
I'm not convinced.
To come to our side.
Guys.
Yeah. For me, I think maybe get other things to entertain yourself. If you're not like, you can read stuff. You decide to do other things. Go play games. Get other things that
at least it opens even your mind to the reality. Because sometimes you're just in your cocoon.
And mostly these social media things tell you what you want to hear. If you're sad and you search for things that calm sad people, whatever it is that you listen to is something you go.
You go to TikTok.
It's something you need to
I don't know how a logarithm does that.
You know,
but everything is linked up nowadays. What happens is, let me tell you how it works. You see nowadays when you get a new app on your phone, as you're syncing, they're like, it's asking for permission to see other apps. That's what happens. So if your YouTube search is usually like this, when TikTok, you've given TikTok the permission to see your YouTube, so they'll be like, oh, this person likes seeing these things, so they'll bring that to your.
Have you tried reading a novel? Please try that.
Yeah.
Try reading a novel.
Anyway, that's it with detoxing. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please find time and try detox yourself. Tell us if it helps you or not. Anywho, we hope we helped someone that's addicted to their food.
Usiharibu familia juu ya simu.
Jamani.
Wanaume.
You are advised. Yeah, so that was it for today. Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Adios.